a bit skeptical of this sentence agreement. Ms. Stribick is on probation to this court for absconding or forfeiting a bond. She had a straddle cell scoring at that sentencing, and instead of giving her prison or even a lengthy jail, I gave her a downward departure of only 93 days jail.
The judge didn't slam the gavel and say no. He did something smarter. He made her wait. May 12th, all 3 files, same time, she gets to sit with this. The judge's discretion is the only thing standing between Michaela Strick and a third free pass, or finally, real consequences. So here's the question. When a judge already showed mercy and got to felonies back in return, does she deserve another chance? Comment below. Hit like and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.
Oh, Mr. Colvin. Mr. Colvin? Mr. Colvin?
Oh, wait a second.
I don't need Mr. Thomas brought back.
All right, Mr. Johnson, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, we're here in People v. Michaela Stribick. It's 3 file numbers, 26-7131 for a docket call, 26-7161 for an arraignment, moved by stipulation to today, and 25-6975 for probation violation. We've got Mr. Johnson present by Zoom. His client, Ms. Stribick, is appearing by Zoom from the Sheboygan Jail. Let me know if you need a breakout room to talk privately. And we've got Ms. Goodrich for the people here. Mr. Johnson, for purposes of arraignment in the 7161 file, is a forensic center referral requested?
No, Your Honor.
And do you or your client wish to have the allegations and the information read?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea on her behalf in that file. I have in front of me a plea agreement in all 3 files. That would be a possession of methamphetamine in 7131 and admit the bond violation, malicious destruction of building in 7161, and in 6975 admit to both probation violations resulting from those charges. Prosecutor would dismiss the drug double and have 4s. And there's some sentencing agreements for no immediate jail at sentencing, be released from incarceration on taking the plea, and be ordered to probation. Is that how your client wishes to proceed, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I must admit I'm a bit skeptical of this sentence agreement. Ms. Stribick is on probation to this court for absconding or forfeiting a bond. She had a straddle cell scoring at that sentencing, and instead of giving her prison or even a lengthy jail, I gave her a downward departure of only 93 days jail and placed her on probation. And now, since being on probation last summer, she's accumulated 2 felony cases. So I'm not real hopeful that just kicking her loose out of jail and continuing on her probation is a good plan. I may need to hear further from counsel or the prosecutor maybe about why I should be persuaded to do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Can we adjourn this matter to the 12th? So based on what the court just said, so I can talk to my client and kind of give her the new expectations and maybe talk to the prosecutor, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's fine. And then if you and the prosecutor want to schedule, say, a phone conference with me, if there's information that I'm not in possession of that I need to have, I'm open-minded to that as well. So let's adjourn. Let's set a docket call in the 7161, and we'll adjourn the others to May 12 in the afternoon, say 1:30.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And Zoom would be fine if you wish for that. Okay, so we'll continue in 7131 and we'll continue the docket call May 12 at 1:30, and the continue the bond matters to the same date and time. 6. That one. We'll, in 7161, schedule a docket call May 12, same date and time, 1:30 in the afternoon. That. And we'll adjourn the probation violation hearing to the same date and time, May 12th at 1:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you then, Mr. Good day, Mr. Johnson.
Good day.
Yes, yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
All right, so we're going to call a little early. People v. Devin McLeod. It's 2 file numbers. 25-7108 for a docket call, and 22-6316 for a probation violation hearing. And we've got Mr. Nightingale for the defense. Let me know if you need a breakout room to talk privately with your client. We have Ms. Goodrich for the people. And for the docket call, I do see a plea agreement here for guilty to a failing to comply with reporting duties, dismiss the habitual, and concurrent with the probation violation. Is that how your client wishes to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. McLeod, would you please raise your right hand for me? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Mr. McLeod, a guilty plea hearing is important. You waive constitutional rights that you have, so listen carefully. If you have a question, ask me. If you need a minute to talk to your lawyer, you just say so. We can put you in a breakout room for that purpose. Now, the maximum penalty for count 1, failing to comply with reporting duties, it is a high court misdemeanor punishable by a maximum of 2 years in prison and or a $2,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're also on probation to me for accosting, which is a 4-year maximum. So this would constitute a violation of your probation. So the maximum penalty that you face in the probation file is 4 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read and understand the rights listed on the advice of rights form?
Yes.
And you signed that a few days ago?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions for me or Mr. Nightingale about any of those rights?
No.
Do you understand if you plead guilty, you won't have a trial and you'll give up all those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is that what you wish to do?
Yes.
Also, you have the right to have a probation violation hearing and the assistance of counsel at that. Do you understand that if you enter this plea, you'll give up your rights to a probation violation hearing?
Yes.
All right, if I accept your plea, you also give up any claim that the plea was caused by threats or by promises not put on the record. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You also give up any right to appeal, and if you wanted to appeal, you'd have to seek permission by filing an application. But the types of issues that you could raise on appeal after a guilty plea are very limited, much more limited than if you were convicted after a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, the plea agreement provides in exchange for your plea of guilty to failing to comply with reporting duties, the prosecutor will dismiss the habitual, and there's a recommendation that the sentence would be concurrent, which I think would be required by law in any event, but it just makes that clear for you. Do you understand the terms of that plea agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Nightingale, is that a full, fair, and accurate statement of its terms?
It is, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Goodrich?
Yes.
All right, Mr. McLeod, has anybody promised you anything else to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Has anybody threatened you to make you do so? Is it your own free choice to enter that plea?
Yes.
Knowing all this, how do you wish to plead to failing to comply with your reporting duties?
I'd like to plead guilty.
And how do you wish to plead to violating your probation as a result of that?
Guilty.
So, Mr. McLeod, were you on probation to this court for accosting minor?
Yes.
And as a result of that charge, were you subject to the Michigan Sex Offender Registration Act?
Yes.
And was it in fact a term of your probation that you comply with that act?
Yeah.
And did you, in violation of your duties under that act, fail to report that you moved to another state and failed to update your new address?
Yes.
Okay, and you knew that you had to do those things and you just chose not to, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Nightingale, you satisfied with that factual basis?
I am, Your Honor.
Ms. Goodrich?
Yes.
Are you aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements, Mr. Nightingale?
No, Your Honor.
You believe I've complied with the court rule?
The court has.
Ms. Goodrich, do you agree?
Yes.
All right, Mr. McLeod, I find that your plea is knowingly, understandingly, and voluntarily made, and that there is a sufficient basis in fact and law to believe that you're guilty of that offense and of violating probation, so I do so find. We could schedule sentencing for May 26th at 2:10 in the afternoon.
Thank you, Judge.
66. And Mr. McLeod, you'll have to cooperate with an updated pre-sentence report and probation violation report. So someone from the DOC will be back to meet with you about that. Anything further from the defense?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Anything further from the people?
There you are. Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you then, Mr. McLeod. Does that conclude the matters with Mr. Nightingale?
It does, Your Honor. Thank you, and I do appreciate the court's accommodation today.
The judge didn't
Sure.
slam the gavel and say no. He did something smarter. He made her wait. May 12th, all 3 files, same time, she gets to sit with this. The judge's discretion is the only thing standing between Michaela Strick and a third free pass, or finally, real consequences. So here's the question. When a judge already showed mercy and got to felonies back in return, does she deserve another chance? Comment below. Hit like and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.